then when I was doing this, I thought of you and I was like, hey. Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3. Hey guys, I'm Melissa.
I'm Patty.
We are
El Efecto Podcast.
Welcome back, y'all. It's October. It's spooky season.
So good. So I'm so excited.
It's fucking October.
It's Mely's birthday month.
It's my birthday
bam,
month.
Libra gang.
I know, no, but literally I was like, fuck.
I know,
even
bitch.
looked at my calendar this week. I was like, holy shit, it's really October.
Because October
Crazy.
1st was like in the middle of last week, right? So when I always write the date on like my notes at work. And when I had to write October, I was like,
Yeah.
Because in my head, honestly, I think this has to do with like school. Yeah, because because of school, I always think like, okay, when school starts, like around September, it's like towards the end of the year. But when it's October, like I immediately think holidays because you have literally Halloween,
back to back.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's.
And then
like
that's it. Like that shit's crazy.
Like,
oh yeah. No, I saw that you were first of all, the Michael Myers content, that shit's so funny.
It's back, baby. I almost brought it, but I don't the mask didn't fit with my buns.
No, but literally I saw you had posted like a video, or I mean a TikTok of you watching Halloween, and I was right away, my dad and I were like, it's scary movie time. Like it just like feels good, and like the weather's finally starting. Well, actually today was kind of still warm.
So it's like weird, but in the morning it's cold.
It feels good.
It feels good, and then
also like in the evening.
Yeah, it's literally just during the day where it'll be like 75, 76. I'm sure like where you work, it's probably been hotter, but like in downtown, it's like 75, 76 during like peak hours, and then it's cool. And then when I go to Soul Cycle, that's how I know. And like the time, I know the time hasn't changed, but it does get darker. Because when I leave Soul Cycle now, bitch, it's dark.
Yeah, it's done. Even when I'm coming back from the office, I'm like, oh my God, I get home and I'm like, that's it. Like, it's done.
It's like a pájaro, like when you put the thing over your sleep.
But yeah, guys, with that, also with October, just positive vibes, new month, like just everything, like energy, just manifest it all. Ready? We are
lucky girls, and everything works out in our favor.
Yep.
Say it with us. Clock it, because yeah. And then I sent you a TikTok because I was on TikTok, obviously. I think earlier today or yesterday. And I know Mely's more into astrology than I am, because I'm kind of like, I think it's fun, but I don't really like read, like really believe it, but sometimes it's like spot on, like scary, and I will send it to Mely. I will send it to Mely, and I'm like, bitch, ain't no fuck. Like we were just talking about it, and I'm like, it's verbatim, or like Seva says, verbatim, what we were just talking about. But it was about like a super moon in Aries, and I guess it's like the first of the year in Aries, and it was like they talked about the signs impact. It was like me, you, and then Capricorn. ¿Cómo? Capricorn.
Oh my God. No, that's just funny. Whatever, you guys saw that. I literally got like, I'm like with my legs. I'm like, oops.
Freak.
I know.
That's the money shot. You gotta pay. You gotta pay for those. But yeah, I sent it to you because I was like, I think it just said like a lot of change is coming. This is time to like manifest and all this stuff. Pretty much saying like lock in, let go of a lot of like negativity and like what doesn't serve you. And bro, let me just tell you, this year, I know we're not at the end of the year yet, but like this year has tested me in so many different ways. Like last year was a huge test, but this year I think a lot of things have been like, a lot of opportunities have come up, a lot of things have been brought to light where it's like I'm just more aware, more knowledgeable about certain things, where like I have to make decisions. Like I've had to make a lot of tough decisions, and hopefully everything works out for the better.
No, bitch, one, manifest that, but no, literally to that point, because we've talked about it on this podcast, and like obviously, we know last year was tough for Patty, and then this year It wasn't, it was like you just said, it's difficult. Obviously I'm not living her life every day, but in a way where like
bitch, you're damn near, she's like, you're my shadow, bitch.
No, but literally in the way that you just said, it's just tested you in different ways. The decisions that you had to like make, like things that just have come to light, where it's like it's everything's working out and like forming in its place.
It's
to get right,
crazy.
like it's literally in that way. Like it's crazy. But no.
I know. I feel like I want to talk about it, but I can't talk about it because there's just a lot that's still kind of like up in the air, and I'm very much like, I don't want to talk about something until it's like set in stone, and also some things are just not worth my energy anymore.
Like I feel I need to channel Leia's energy right now. These are not
girl.
not good right now. But
Claudia's back. She has limited times. I'm not available during her availability, but girl,
literally, like, yeah, these are bad.
Little boy baby hands.
Yeah,
right now.
me too. Like, these are crazy.
It's not.
Damn, I put dry shampoo. This is TMI. I put dry shampoo, and even then, they literally look like little boys porque se mira que es tierra, no es tierra. But I'm like, oh shit.
Oh god.
No, but yeah, like clocking that because yeah,
it's just wild.
Yeah. Like, and then not only that, like just testing one in life, but with everything fucking going on in the world,
bro,
that's just an added layer. Like it's just crazy.
Yeah, I definitely think our people, and this is just everyone, like minorities, period, like people in the U.S., like whether you are supporting immigrants or not, like, bitch, we're under attack. Like, it is what it is. Yeah. Whether you think you're not impacted, you're not, maybe you don't feel it right now, but I best believe you are impacted. And then everything that's going on, I think it was in Chicago when they raided that apartment, like, now ICE is like going after like the black community, and and this is the thing, like, I saw this a lot on like TikTok. A lot of comments were saying like eventually, even it was like a black woman said this in one of the comments. She's like, even though things don't directly impact us, she's like, in the end it always comes back to us. And I was like, that is so unfortunate, but it's so true. Yeah, it's so fucking true, and it's just so fucking sad. Like, bro, like we're in month 10 of this fucking year. And it's just been like
back and forth, and it's not stopping, and it's not going to stop anytime.
Yeah, but I did get my ballot in the mail, so make sure November 4th, everyone make sure to vote.
Wait, I'm glad that you said that because now that you're talking, my dad got his. I haven't gotten mine.
Oh yeah, but make sure that you are registered to vote because it is so important. I know a lot of people are like, my vote doesn't matter. Like, why should I vote? Like, it does. The reason that you feel like it doesn't is because you haven't, and a lot of people think that way. And when a lot of people, like, that's a huge percentage that ends up like, oh, it doesn't matter, and that ends up hurting us.
If everyone is all thinking that way, then those are the votes that are not going to be counted.
Exactly.
Like, it just,
and there are a lot of people are saying like, either go in and vote if you're gonna do a mail-in, like go drop it off just because of all the rigging and all this stuff.
That's
so
true.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, now I know I have it, so I just have to like fill it out. Yeah. And then when the time comes, I'll just like go
drop it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's true. Go vote. But yeah, guys, like, on like the October of it all, like literally that's the same thing. So how Patty had just mentioned, I'm someone who always reads like my horoscopes, like literally like every day. But no, on the topic of even just like new beginnings and things like that, I saw a few TikToks. It's been through my For You page of like, we're getting away from summer, going into like fall and the winter, and like how really this is a time to like kind of like reset, focus on yourself, like everything that has happened from like, you know, the new year till now, like this is really the time to kind of, you know, reflect on everything. And because I constantly try and like think of these things or like reflect on what has changed from the new year to now, like some of like my goals or like what do I want now go forward. Like, I was literally like, oh my God, I really need to like just like reflect on everything. And I don't know, you guys like had heard me talk about it recently where I was just in a funk where I felt like I was doing the same shit every single day and like the cycle. And how I had told Patty to like it was just weird for me because I'm like, oh my God, nothing is going wrong. There's something that's going to go wrong. And now I'm like, bitch, you're good. It's 10 months in and I'm still like, fuck, I'm chilling right now.
Yeah.
And it's like really just like taking that and just enjoying it as much as I can and really trying to like focus on like myself. And like, I was just having another moment of those recently where I was like, damn, like it's just so crazy how, I don't know, how quick like life moves. Like recently, like I said, like I was in Joshua Tree with some of our friends, like some of my friends, and guys, we hadn't like spent time together like that, like just away in forever. And I actually had never been on a trip with them. Like they have done things on their own. Like yes, we've like slept over at one of our friends' house and stuff, but we've never been like on a trip. So in that moment, we were just like talking, and it just brought me back to like, oh my God, when we had first like met and just like being together. And it's crazy where everyone is in life, how things are going, how like my friends are like starting like their new chapters. Like one of them, like really like now she's like, this year is like for me to focus on myself, and she's trying different things, like going, you know, well, actually I'm not going to mention that part, but trying different things for herself. And like, you know, it's so crazy like how in that moment. And then even one of our other friends, like she's trying something new within the workspace, and it's like, oh my God, like I think about that and I'm like, we're just like beginning, like life is just starting, and I'm like, holy shit.
I'm so glad, bitch. All the fucking times I was like talking you off the fucking
literally
rooftop.
Like
it's finally
I was
clocking.
on the ledge. Like
it's finally
the ledge,
clocking.
The edge. The
same
edge.
shit, bitch. Same shit.
It is, right? Okay.
Both the ledge,
and the edge.
The ledge is on the edge, bitch.
Yeah, and it's really that. Like I was always so stuck on like timelines and like this, and it's really like taking a step back, like just let shit happen and like just focus. But that
we're gonna like,
I know,
that,
like this,
bitch, and I'm gonna send that shit
then
to
I'm
you.
gonna come back and be like, oh my God, hold on.
Every time you message me, I'm just gonna listen to yourself, bitch.
Yeah, no, but really, like in that moment, I was like, damn, like it's like,
oh my
real.
God, it's almost as if reflection helps.
Right.
I've only been telling you that forever.
But yeah, and I was talking to I went to go get a facial with Daniela, and I was talking to her about it too, and we were like having conversations about like just me and the future and like boys and whatever. And then and she had asked me, she was like, bitch, when are you gonna start dating? I'm like, bitch, I don't know, like trust me. But it was more about like we talked about timelines. And and that too, I was like, I was so sure by this time and like all of these things. And then now,
how
like,
could
bitch,
you be
I
so sure,
care.
bitch? How can you be so sure?
That part, so sure. But it was like in my head, I was like, oh my God, before 30, before this. And then after that, she mentioned that. I was like, bitch, I like at this point, I don't give a fuck anymore. Like when it happens, it happens. And in that moment, I was like, oh, I just said that to Daniela. But yeah, it's just crazy because we were talking about like horoscope and everything. And
bitch, I feel like that's honestly growth, because when you let go, there's a lot of growth there. And I think a lot of it was you trying to control things. And through therapy, I've learned like when you want to control everything, it's because you don't really want change to happen. But like that's where obviously like new learnings happen, new opportunities, growth. And you're more in a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset. There's this book that my coworker recommended to me last year or the year before, 2 years ago, and I just got it as like an audiobook. I think it's called The Growth Mindset. I can't remember the author, but it pretty much talks about that, how you get out of a fixed mindset, meaning like you're stuck in your ways, you're stuck to this plan, you're stuck to this timeline, and how that ultimately like holds you back, because there's so many opportunities happening around us 24/7. We might think if something is a roadblock, we, instead of looking at it as like, oh, that's a new opportunity, oh my God, it's in the way, that could be like what you need. Like God could literally put it in your face, but you're like, that's not part of my plan, so I'm gonna avoid it. And then maybe he's gonna try and bring it back in another way, but you're still like, nope, that's not part of my plan, so I'm not gonna go with it.
No, and literally, guys, Patty knows this. Every year, the 1st of October, this like month, I would spiral, because I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting older at this. And this is the first year where I'm like, oh, holy shit. Like, I'm like, cool. I'm a year older. Like, great. Like, or whatever. Like, I'm like actually like excited. And I think it's because of that, like the growth and like all this. And I'm just like, just taking life like taking life the way it is. No, but really, like, just
Period.
like enjoying it, and like whatever happens fucking happens, and it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
I also think
crazy.
You've been through a lot. Like I would say like the last 5 years of your life have been non-stop, like boom, 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 boom. The last 2-3 years, I would say, have been a little bit softer to you. And in the last year alone, I think that you're reaching your cycle of like a full year of like good things happening to you without like something bad necessarily happen to you directly.
To me directly.
And I honestly think like there's just been so many other things going on in life that I think a lot of us, our perspective has just changed.
Actually, that's a great, honestly, that's a great
because
way to look at it.
I feel like there's so much going on again in the world.
Like
we don't know if we're gonna be here tomorrow, or we see like families getting ripped apart, and you just think about like okay, what's truly important.
No, and you know what, that's like a great way, because every day now I'm just like more thankful of like where I am, how lucky and like privileged, like you know, in that way. Like even currently now we're like going through a situation within my dad's family, and a cousin of mine who is in that situation where she can't travel out of like the US and whatnot, like literally like seeing the way that they are just taking it so hard and it's out of their control, and they want to do what they can for basically, like, guys, my aunt is like she's sick right now. She's going through some health issues, and her children, like, all they want is to be there for her, and they can't. And every day, like, I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm so lucky that I don't have to like worry about that. And I think about it now too, like even the fact that my dad, he's like, oh, I want to go see her. I'm like, oh my God, thank God, like you could. And then it came to a point where we were talking about this, like my dad at one point was in that same situation and same shoes when his dad was, like, you know, passing. So he had a conversation like with my cousins, not saying that she's passing, but like just about the way that he's feeling. And then I was like, oh my God, like, Dad, you really like were here fucking young, and you went through all of this stuff at that age. And there's a TikTok going on, which, by the way, I cry, like, well, it just makes me emotional every time I see it, where there's a father with like his children, and then they have basically the say, take a step forward if you like had like pizza this time, or take a step forward if you had like a video game. Oh my God, it's so sad. So basically it's just like a dad, their two children, take a step forward if you had a video game when you were 10. Take a step forward if you ever had pizza at this age. Take a step forward if you had a sweater, like whatever, right? And all of the kids younger, and some like very, very little, like taking steps forward.
And the dad's all the way in the back.
And the dad's all the way at the back. And then it's like, take a step forward if you had to work at the age of 8 or whatnot. And then the dad takes a step forward. And then it breaks in literally like things like that. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like it just goes back to like just, I guess that's true. Appreciating just things in life more, where I'm like, I don't have anything to complain about right now.
And again, we're not saying that like your feelings aren't valid, but like everything is perspective. Like, yes, there are times when we literally have difficult weeks, months, and we're like, oh my God. And yes, sometimes our like older generations are like, you guys have it so easy. Yes, like in your mind, the situation, like we have, like maybe your starting line was down here and ours is up here, but within that like time of change, so many more obstacles have come in, and there's just more technicalities and whatnot. Like it's not black and white.
But yeah, all of this turned into that. But guys, going back to like the beginning, so went to Joshua Tree. Went to Joshua Tree. It was so beautiful. Like, we rented this Airbnb. It was like so nice, and all we cared about was like the pool. We're like, we just want the pool. And we were in the pool. One of the, like, it was like pretty warm. One of the days, guys, it started pouring. It was literally pouring, and we were like, oh my gosh, like we had like all of these like ideas and like plans to go hiking and this.
Yeah,
We woke up. I said, I'm gonna shower, put some scary movies on. We were watching movies. And then, but yeah, like it was a great time just catching up and be with the girls. It just felt like we were freaking kids again. Like it was just so nice. Yeah, and like literally, yeah, it was just a nice moment. And then yesterday I went to go see Dua Lipa. It was super last minute. At first, I was like, why the fuck? Like, I don't know. Like, right? Because I listened to her, like, randomly, but not like that. And I was telling Patty, I was like, wait, I actually know a lot more songs than I thought. Guys, she was a good show. It was really, really good.
Her voice is beautiful.
Her voice is insane.
Like,
she did a song.
So talented.
Yes. She did a song without, like, any music, like, just acapella. And I was like, holy shit.
That girl can sing. The mic was on, baby.
Yes. Like right after that, this morning I was on like Apple Music. Like, wait, let me see what else. Like I was like, shit, she was good, guys. And it was just such a fun time. There was a moment I was like, honestly, I got tired. I was ready to go. So I texted my dad. It was towards the end. I was like, hey, before like to beat traffic, like meet me there. And then it was the last 3 songs. I was like, oh my God, the 3 songs that I like knew there was no way I was going to leave. I was on the floor. So I ended up going to the back. Like it was general admission. I was just literally, I have a video. I was just singing my heart out, dancing like by myself.
I love that so much.
Dude.
Someone recorded you.
I know. I like thought about
literally
that.
Someone recorded you. And they're gonna be like, I hope she finds this, or it's gonna be like some like quote, and like,
so
bitch, I'm gonna find
crazy.
you, and I'm gonna send it to you.
Literally in the middle of the dance, well, not in the middle, but like towards the back. Everyone was in the front. I was just living my life in my own, like it was just so good. And then my dad's like calling me like, hey, Venus, I'm like, hold on, I need to listen to the song.
You're like, I changed my mind.
Yeah, but oh my gosh, no, that moment, I was like,
I swear someone did that.
I thought about that. I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder if like someone's like recording me right now. But also like, well, afterwards. But I was just living in that moment. I was like, that. Fuck. I was like, I love this so much.
No, I honestly love that so much for you. Literally, time out. When you mentioned Dua Lipa, can we talk about my man on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, bitch.
Iconic. Iconic. I didn't watch everything. I'm gonna end up watching it on Peacock, but I woke up to just like clips. I never really watch Saturday Night Live. Again, everything's on TikTok. Yeah. So the first video I saw was like his intro monologue, and then when he's like talking about where he starts like speaking in Spanish, and he's basically saying like to the Latin community like, this is like why this is so important, blah blah blah, and he ends it with, and for those of you that don't understand what I said, you have 4 months to learn.
I haven't seen that.
I said, I love you so much, Benito.
Yes.
I love you so much. And then, bitch, he did El Chavo del Ocho.
Oh my God, I need to
El Chavo del motherfucking Ocho.
Period.
Like, I don't think non-Latinos, they don't realize how iconic that was. Like, Chavo del Ocho was pulling numbers, like Saturday Night Live numbers every fucking day. Yeah. For 40 seasons, I think.
I don't know.
Like, bitch, a ridiculous amount of seasons. And him as Kiko, it was just so, bitch, because I remember, like, waking up in the morning on, like, weekends or, like, when I wasn't in school. Mm-hmm. And, like, my mom would be drinking her coffee and that would be on TV. Yeah, like, I love that. And I always think about Danny because we were talking about his little cousin and, like, SpongeBob, and he was like, his cousin was like, my favorite show is El Chavo del Ocho. Dude, I fucking spit out my Gatorade. Okay, anyways. But yeah, it was so good. And then that's pretty much like the two, like, I was just so like hyped because it was Chavo del Ocho. Like, I can't shut up about that. Like, that is iconic.
And again, a nod to like the Latino community too. And
like he is
like crazy
standing on. Yeah. Like I love that he's getting these opportunities because he is like the biggest artist out there right now, and he is so like, yes, he's all about Puerto Rico, and yes, like, we're not Puerto Rican, but guess what? He's representing all Latinos. Yep. Like, it doesn't necessarily like, yes, we would love to see one day like a Mexican artist or whatever, like Banda de Recodo, fucking doing that shit. El fucking Grupo Firme. Grupo Firme would get everyone drunk.
Yeah, like fucked up.
That's what it would be. But it's so beautiful to see. Yeah. So I loved that, and obviously I love Benito. So, but no, so good. yesterday, literally, bitch, I've been on, obviously, like, my just, like, soul cycle, like, kick. And, bitch,
Yeah.
I'm so proud because I'm getting so much stronger. I'm getting back to where I was before.
Period.
And honestly, I think it's because I'm, like, mixing up the different instructors. Because I'm taking 3 different instructors throughout my week. Crispy's class still fucking kills me.
Always.
And he introduced fucking choreo, bitch. On
that,
Wednesday,
yeah, when I heard he said that, I'm like, I'm intrigued.
I'm gonna show you the video.
Yeah.
It's insane, but bitch, I don't know what came over me on Wednesday.
Just on it.
I was up.
Period.
Like, bitch, up. And then even, that was yesterday. Yesterday, not Wednesday. Yesterday was Saturday.
Yeah.
So it was yesterday in class that he did it. I was not expecting that for me. And then I took class again today. So good with Alba. And then I was talking to my friend, and she said something about her class, and I had a credit, and I was like, oh, let me look. And I was looking at how many rides I have. Bitch, I'm almost at 500.
Bitch.
Like, I'm literally gonna hit 500 soon.
Period. Didn't we, like, the last time, it was, what, your 300th ride?
400.
I don't remember. Oh, my God,
I think
500 already.
I think 400 I hit in May.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
But I had, like, stopped writing as consistent. I was still writing every week, but not as many classes. In the last, like,
500.
few months, like 2 months, 3 months, I've been writing, like, pretty much 4 or 5 times a week.
500, bitch, that's crazy.
I know, bitch. Why? Like, I was on the phone with her, and I was like,
yeah.
I thought I still had, like, 30 classes left.
Dude, I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
But it feels good because I feel like I'm definitely feeling stronger. And I'm definitely, who says it? I'm getting my personality back.
I feel like I'm getting my personality back.
It's definitely been good. It's just been like a release. Just given, again, everything going on in the world. Like, work is going good, but, like, truly, like, my 8 hours, I'm fucking locked in. And I'm just so drained after.
Yeah, and that's, like, literally,
Yeah, so I'm, like, itching to get on that fucking bike at the end of my day. And then on the weekends, like, I genuinely enjoy going. I love the community. I love my friends there. But, yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm like, I don't think I've done anything exciting since our last episode. This is something I did want to bring up only because I had an appointment this week, and I also made a TikTok about it. But this is just my PSA to all my ladies out there. Make sure you guys get your pap smears. It's recommended every 3 to 5 years. Just because it's a very, very important. I was talking to another friend of ours, and we're just talking about that because it's just so important. You just don't know, and there's a lot of people that, like, don't get checked. And I will say, like, before last year, I would only go to the doctor when I had to, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, even then, like, Mely's like, I have a weird itch. Whoa. Okay, no, take that out.
That too.
No. Mely will be like, oh, like,
I feel weird.
Yeah, like, I feel weird. Like, I have a weird, like spasm or, like, something. Like, I need to call my doctor. And I'm more like, oh, that's weird. Like, I'll monitor it. And if I feel like after a couple of days, if it still bothers me, then I'm like, I need to get this checked out.
Yeah.
I'm not, like, right away, like, or, bitch, I didn't grow up having a cold. Oh, I need to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
No, bitch. Yeah. You put some vaporu. You have your fucking sopitas, your tés, all that shit, and you sleep. You sweat it out. Put the alcohol.
Yeah, literally right here.
In your belly button, sweat that shit out. Yeah. Like, and that's how I am. When I get sick, I'd much rather just try and sleep it off and sweat it out. And, like, I will take, like, my XL3.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
Because, you know, that shit be fighting all the germs. But, yeah, it's just very, very important. I know it's not, like, the funnest thing to get. But, honestly, like, you can be in and out. Like, literally.
It's quick.
Yeah, it's quick. Yeah. But it's very, very important.
Yeah. I know I recently did mine, too. And I was also, like, very glad to do that. So, like, yeah, guys, it's important. Yeah.
Because you just never know. No. And I'm very much like, I love to be as proactive as I can. So I just ask questions like, does everything look good? Am I good on that? Obviously, time out. This just reminded me of a fucking TikTok. I need to show it to you. Okay. it was like, how embarrassing is stuttering? Like, that shit will humble you, and it's just a compilation of people stuttering, and it's the funniest thing ever. I'm like, my brain literally malfunctions. Or it's like when people say, like, they can't say a word. Like, this girl had an avocado, and she's like, this banana. She's like, banana, pear, and she's like, she can't think of it, and she's like,
wait, that one got me. Oh,
no,
shit.
and then she's like, avocado. But that has happened to me like a couple times where like I'll say something, I'm like,
that ain't it.
what's the word?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that happens to me on a daily
What
basis.
is the word? I don't remember what I was gonna say when I said timeout. What was I going?
You said timeout, TikTok.
No, bitch, I know. Before that, pendeja.
Well, we were talking about your doctor's appointments.
Oh, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
That I like to be proactive and ask like questions so that I just know, like, okay, because clearly, well, not clearly, but like, I'm single. I'm not planning on having children anytime soon, but I just want to make sure that that's still an option in the future, because that is something that I want. Like, eventually, bitch.
Yeah.
I am in no rush.
Yeah.
And best believe I ain't about to have no fucking
Just
children from a
baby daddy.
a dusty ass guy.
No. Yeah.
Bye.
I agree.
Like, I'm trying to.
Listen, regardless, I would love those babies, but
of course. But we're trying to change the trajectory of our lineage. We're not trying to repeat history.
No repeating cycle. Okay?
Yeah, no. I'm trying to be the change in my family, bitch. And that's on that.
No, but
yeah, we're like joking about it, but it's very important. And also, like, girls, talk to your friends about it. Like, we just have to make it more normal. Like, oh yeah, like, I did this. Yeah, I'm like, I did this. Like, make sure, did you guys have one this year? When's the last one you had one? Like, maybe you should get checked. Like, you just want to make sure that you're good, you're aware. And I get it can be scary, because even I was anxious. Like, more so just like the whole. I just going to the doctor. Like, doctor, dentist gives me therapy, gives me anxiety. Yeah. The dentist is my number one, like, thing. I fucking hate the dentist.
Fucking scares me. I need to make a dentist appointment, but that shit.
I have one I have one in, I think, not till next year, but it's just the noise more than anything.
No, and just like actually, I don't feel it, but you hear.
A lot of it is the noise, but also when I was little, I think I said that I might have shared this story on the pod. I don't remember, and I don't know if you know this. Bitch, but when I was I almost said 2 years old. No, pendeja. When I was in kindergarten, they had to put me to sleep because I was fighting the dentist.
God, period.
Because I wouldn't let them, like, do, like, my cleaning and stuff.
Yeah.
And they told, like, I was crying, I was kicking, I was biting him. Like, I was, bitch, a putazo. I said, yeah. What the fuck?
Bitch, I ain't letting you.
I was fucking like, and they told my mom, like, we can't do this. And my mom was scared, obviously. I'm fuck kindergarten, bitch. Bitch, I was.
Period.
Like,
we got it done.
Best sleep of my life, bitch. All I remember is after crying, like, being traumatized, I wake up, and at this time, my brother and I, we shared a room. We had bunk beds.
Yeah.
And I was sleeping on the bottom. I was sleeping on the bottom bunk, and I just remember waking up, and I woke up, and everyone was like, "Are you good? Like, you're fine?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Do you want something to eat?" And I was like, I want a tostada así.
Oh my God.
Do you know what that is?
A tostada así? I just had a tostada. I'm like, you're gonna bite it or not?
A tostada así.
Tostada. Like a cracker? A tostada así. No, bitch, what?
So when I was little, I used to call tostadas de jaiba.
A tostada así.
Because I told my mom I want a
Oh, God.
No, because I want a tostada. She goes, de cuál? I go, así.
Oh, my God.
So growing up, I called jaiba tostada así.
I'm dead. For a second, I thought you meant
of the
sea because of the
Period, bitch.
I could have. I was like, tostada así.
Yeah, bitch,
Okay,
I was a poet, and I didn't even know it. Shit, Dr. Seuss head hasn't just rhymed.
She said a tostada así.
No, but no
Wait,
del mar.
I'm
Like, así,
dead.
like that
Like
one.
that one.
And then my mom said that the dentist called her to see if I was okay. And I was like, oh, she's fine. She's having a tostada right now. They're like, good, we're glad. But my mom said she was scared because she was like, she wanted to make sure that I was going to wake up.
Yeah, because that's like, yeah, I'm sure that was strong.
But yeah, so like, that always is like in the back of my mind, like, oh, like I just don't like the sound and all of that. So whenever I go and they're like, do you, like, they'll give me like the shot. And I'm like, give me the full shot.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have, bitch, there was one time I was like, I could still feel it. Give me more, bitch. I think they did a full, like 1.5. Bitch, my heart was like, dun. But I was just focusing on my breathing because I was like, I don't want to feel shit.
Yeah, you're like, if not, I would have freaked out. No, like, yeah, the dentist just fucking scares me. I cannot. That's like the one. I'm like, the doctors, I'm like, okay, because I've always, like, Patty just said I always go. But the dentist, oh, no.
Yeah, I think just because I've had, like, on my dad's side, there's just been a lot of loss. Mm-hmm. Like, and I think that's like a Latino thing. Like, I think George Lopez talks about in like a stand-up, like, only bad things happen when you go to the doctor because they tell you have high blood pressure, you have diabetes, you got all this, but it's only because you went to the doctor. No pendejos, because you had it
and you didn't know.
Yeah, and yeah, you had it and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's just like a scary thing because I don't want to be told like you have this, like you have something bad. Yeah. That like, because that's just scary. Yeah, I feel like again, like I've gone through that so much on my dad's side with like my cousin, my tias, and like my grandparents and all that stuff. So it's just like trauma.
Yeah, especially
one thing that I wanted to like bring up. I want to know like what you guys thought about the last episode when we did the
oh my god
the like questions. Because watching it back, bitch, I was dying.
As I was like editing and like looking through the reels, I was like, "Oh my god!"
It was just so
I was cracking up.
And like I like doing stuff like that because it keeps things light sometimes, and also I feel like it's a good way for you guys to like get to know us.
Yeah.
I was talking to one of my friends from Soul Cycle yesterday, and we were talking about like the podcast and stuff, and I was like, yeah, and I was like, you know, sometimes a lot of times when we record we're just kind of like shooting the shit, but like before we were a little bit more like planning what we would do, and I was like, we kind of want to get back into that. And she was like, the feedback she gave me, she was like, I feel like you guys do like a good mix. And she was like, I love that you guys are just like bantering. Oh, because we were talking about like doing content and stuff, and she's like, oh, I could never talk in front of. I was like, girl, that's how I felt. And she was like, you? And I was like, yeah. I was like, what helps is having a podcast.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, but she's like, yeah, but you and Mely have like a good dynamic. I was like, yeah, bitch, because sometimes we just forget the cameras
and it's like,
are there. And we literally, I told her, I was like, a lot of times we have to edit stuff out because we forget sometimes that we're recording. We're like, oh, we can't say that. There's just like things that we say are like inside, or like there's things that I only tell Mely, and then we'll be talking about something, and then like either she makes a joke about it or I make a joke like earlier, but Mely already cut it out. Hopefully. But she gave me that feedback, and I was like, that's so funny because multiple people have told me that, like, oh, I feel like I'm on FaceTime with you guys.
No, and I love that.
I know. I'm like, thanks.
Yeah. No, one of my friends as well, a few of them, because there's a few people that watch it that I really don't think to watch it. So so my next door neighbors, growing up, they would come over like here and there. It was a brother and a sister. So she went to USC, and then recently graduated, and then her brother is now in San Diego. But we've always kept in touch, like very lightly. But they recently moved, so after that, it's just been like on socials and stuff. And then their dad went over to the house because they still rent it to like other people, but their garage is still there. So they went to go pick up a few things, and then I had a conversation with his dad, and then like we were just talking about work and stuff. He didn't know what I was doing. He's like, "Oh my god, I thought you were just focusing like on your boutique and the podcast. My daughter still like watches the podcast." I was like, "Wait, what?" So he thought like this was literally what we were doing in our focus full time.
I mean, if a manager's listening,
I know, like, please make this our full time.
Robert, are you out there?
I'm like, come on.
Sazon Studios, where you at?
Literally. Tag them below, guys. No, but it was so interesting. I was like, oh my God, that's like the least, like, I would never expect that, like, from them. Bitch. You know, I was just like, wow. He was really like, I thought you guys were doing like this full time. I was like, oh my gosh.
It's a passion project.
Yeah.
But I love it. It's honestly real. I've seen so many girls talk about like their content and stuff. Like, you never know who's watching. Yeah. Literally, we never know who's watching. Yeah. Because I was under the impression that only a handful of people from work knew. Mm-hmm. But then I found out one of my coworkers, who I didn't even expect at all, would even know that I had this or like even tuned in. But when I was on my leave, like, this is how she kept up with me.
Oh my God.
Like, and then I had another friend who from work who knew about it. Mm-hmm. And like when I came back to work, she told me, she was like, I keep up with you. She's like, because I wanted to like it was like a way for them to like check in on me and all that stuff. And I was like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, no, there's been a few people from work too, like for 100%, yeah, for my job, or even just like randomly our content comes up like on their For You page and stuff.
I see now that I don't like to think about that.
Yeah.
Like, even though I be putting out content all the time, I don't like. To me, it's as if it exists in a different universe.
No, not anyone.
Because if someone tells me, "Oh, you came up on my TikTok," I get like, "What the?"
Yeah.
One of my friends who lives in San Diego, one of my friends who lives in San Diego, she told me, she was like, one of my, she's a Pilates instructor. She was like, someone who came in to take her class was like, said that I came up on her feed. Oh my She's like, God. You're literally coming up on like my people's feeds.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
I was like, in San Diego?
Yeah, period.
I guess the internet's like everywhere, but
yeah. Well, yeah.
Obvio.
But, like, no, de veras, no sabía eso, prima. But yeah, no, it's crazy. But like that was one that definitely like I was like, oh damn. They're like, yeah, like that's how like she watches, they watch, and I was like, they like the whole family like. But it was just I
just think about like when there was one time, she's probably watching this right now. Vero was so one of our tias, she watches religiously since day one, and she was telling my mom. She's like, ay, siempre que las veo lloro. My mom was like, pues no las miras, pendeja. Or wait, or whatever she calls her. Dude, she's like, pues sí, si no quiere llorar, pa' que las vea.
No, but like, even like, guys, she puts it up, oh my God. There we go, talking about fucking stuttering.
Remix.
But she puts
1, 2, 3, 4.
Bitch.
We're not talking about that. Bitch, if you would have asked me what was my most iconic family,
that was it. That is
it. She's laughing because at our cousin's wedding, it was a few years ago, literally
in October.
Whole boob came out.
Oh, the guy is whole boob.
We're not gonna say what.
Okay, we won't say, but it was just iconic.
Yeah, it was very iconic. Thankfully, it was just Mely and our other cousin Gigi, but it was just like titty out. But thankfully, it was just them, and she was able to put it back in. That year, you know what's so funny? That year, that would happen to me a lot. Because that was the year that, like, the off-the-shoulder bodysuits, the Laura's Boutique
God.
With the buttons.
Yes!
Bitch, those buttons would go...
She's like, especially dancing, bitch. No.
Anyways, what were we talking about then?
Okay. She puts it. I'm like like pointing, like if you guys can see on that side, but basically she puts it in the big ass TV to watch us. Yeah, I know my tias be telling me all the time too. Like my dad's family, like they see our stuff too. Even my cousins in Mexico know. They know. Yeah.
How many times in Mely say they know?
I know. Whoa. Period. Anyways, all that to say, if you are watching this, thank you.
Yes.
You're here supporting us. Thank you. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe.
Yes, please. Yeah, like, guys, we are, again, full transparency, we make zero money off of this.
Yeah.
We're doing this for fun.
Like Patty said, well, in a way, Project Passion and
Passion
literally for
Project.
fun. Yeah, Passion Project.
Remix.
There we go. Listen, y'all got whatever. I'm done. Done.
Throw it all away.
Done.
Passion Project. Yeah, we're just doing it for fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say it has opened a lot of doors for us, and more so in in a networking space, which I'm forever grateful for, because
100%.
it's helped with so many different things. Even just knowing certain people. Like, I had someone reach out to me that wanted to do like a coffee chat or whatever, and like she is in marketing, she's looking for work, and I was like, okay, I don't have like anything like in that world at my job, but like I know people through networking that I connected with. This is one of them. And then I also mentioned like some other people, and in my after like that talk, like it made me feel so good, because it reminded me of last year when I was just like like I was networking a lot within just like, sorry, my fucking necklace. Last year I was networking with a lot of people through like social media and just trying to like get on basically to do content. And it's not the same thing, obviously, but like paying it forward, like you never know. 100%. And then I was like, talk to my cousin.
No, and she was great too, but like to that point, it's also helped me, like, well, both of us, but the fact that, like Patty mentioned, we're sitting here and talking to the camera and talking to you guys, like, even I like made this one TikTok like talking to the camera too, and like it's scary, but it also like just feels like comfortable. And if you see our first video to now, and I know we've said that, which is crazy.
Poof, we need to react.
I know, literally.
We need to react.
You know which one? Also the one in the living room, eating the snacks from like.
When you said what?
Done. But like it does, like it's crazy. Like in our own way, like this has one like just allowed us to grow so much. You guys have seen us grow with you, have gone through some. Oh my God, that's crazy. As I'm saying that, I'm like, shit.
This year is gonna be how many years? 3, 4.
Yeah, we're
3?
we're going into 3 or 4. No, 3 years.
Yeah, I think
3.
December. No, bitch.
4?
January is our anniversary.
I know.
Because the thing is, guys, it's because we recorded in December 18th. Right, we recorded our first episode December 18th, but we didn't post it until January. Yeah. I think it's this one.
Yeah, literally, we started recording here a year ago. Yeah.
Our sound booth is it? Wait, where is it? Oh, I think it's this one.
Girl, hey. Hello. Hi, guys. I'm Melissa. I'm Patty.
The echo.
And we are Efecto Podcast.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wait, I don't think we have the, like, announcement one, though. Where it's like, we started a podcast. Oh, this one.
Yeah, was there text messages?
Oh, no. I don't know. But yeah, we've come a long way, guys.
Yeah, no, we really have. I know, that's so crazy.
I wait.
And actually, we're just starting. Again.
No, literally.
But yeah, guys, well, with that, again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. We will see you in the next one.
Bye.